Hello everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new reaction. Today we are taking a look at Young Justice Season 3, Episode 20 by the title of Quiet Conversations. Now, I don't really have any prediction based on this title right here. What I do have instead is a couple of notes that I took while editing the last video that I feel are important enough for me to bring up so that maybe through that we can potentially try to predict something. So there was a couple of just minor things that I noticed. For example, like whenever the outsiders find themselves in their base, the Hollywood Tower or whatever the name was, they're not really training. And then Wonder Girl in the last episode, at least, multiple times asked, "Oh, are you guys ready to train? Or are we gonna train soon?" And then Beast Boy just kind of like blew her off, saying like, "Oh, don't worry, we're playing this like air hockey or some shit." Um, and I don't know if that really means anything, but it to me like could potentially be like their lack of preparedness or the fact that they're just not training when they have the time off might mean that in a future scenario they're not really prepared for something to go down. I don't really know. Maybe I'm like trying to find something on purpose there. There's also Beast Boy being kind of obsessed with social media, and like I think that's a valid point to be made because sure, while social media has the um, advantage of showcasing them in a positive light, there's also it's a very double-edged sword to the sense that sure you can utilize it as a tool of communication to try to send out a like relative message into the fucking internet, but at the same time it's like you shouldn't really base your worth as a person or as a group based on the social how do I say this, like basically it shouldn't have such like direct implications in your life, I guess, because of social. I mean, I don't really know if that's I don't know. I feel like I'm reaching in a lot of these things. Maybe it's just because we're on episode 20 and we're like getting to a point where we have to, or it's coming to an end, dude. I'm just trying to stretch this out, I think. Another thing, the Tara storyline, bro. I'm wondering if there's redemption possible for her. I'm wondering if she's gonna get uncovered because of the shit that happened in the last episode where she gave information prematurely, and I don't know if that's gonna mean anything to her ties with Slade or apparently um, Lex Luthor, because in the last episode, Lex Luthor, while he was having the interview with Gordon Godfrey, he said, "I have in good knowledge that the outsiders' parents aren't uh, allowing them to be heroes or something like that, something along those lines. And the only real person or the only people who really knew about the situation that was going down within the outsiders were outsiders themselves or people who are living in the tower. And so I think that narrows down a potential for them to be like, oh, there's most likely a mole among us because they're how did fucking Lex Luthor of all people know about these arguments that they're having within the tower? So I think that situation yields for a potential revealment of Terra being a spy, but I don't really know, my dude. I think Artemis might be the one to uncover it simply because, like, a couple of episodes ago when she was trying to train her, she was like really abrasive about the whole situation, and I feel like Artemis being such a at this point like a veteran when it comes to this kind of shit. I feel like she would be able to determine that that is a spy indeed. But I'm not really sure if that's gonna be the case. There's also the like Brienne and Violet thing. Like, how is that gonna end up working out? Is Brienne gonna forgive her? Really, he just walked out of the room in the last episode whenever she told him the shit that happened, and so I don't really know what's gonna happen there. Let me see. Um, when the fuck is Granny good, dude? I wrote that down because I haven't seen her in a while. And in the last episode, I did mention how Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Superman, the Hawk people are out in space, I guess, trying to figure that out. But we haven't really seen much from them, so it wouldn't surprise me if in this episode or the episodes to come, we end up seeing some of them because it only makes sense. We have 7 episodes left. They have to kind of give us some idea as to what's happening with them. So we're gonna end up seeing them. And I think that's it. I've been talking for so long, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I will begin in three, two, one. Oh yeah, and it's a new year. I didn't even mention that whatsoever in the last episode, even though they kind of said it a couple times.
It's me.
How did you get this number?
Does that matter?
Does it matter?
I didn't want to start the new year without my son in my life.
Meaning what I want doesn't count, right? Beg you to come to a game you don't show. If I tell you I need space, you ignore my wishes.
Victor!
Goodbye, Dad.
Huh. That's the next day?
Victor Stone. Oh, Redbug has been looking
Oh
everywhere
shit,
for
Fred.
Victor Stone. Help!
He's half and half.
I guess Father Box isn't done with me. If it can't take my mind, it'll transform my whole body.
Oh shit.
But a walking, talking Father Box.
That's a twist I wasn't expecting whatsoever. They did mention Victor in the last episode, and we hadn't seen him in a while as well, so I should have been able to like get something from that, just the fact that they mentioned him and he wasn't present at all, but I don't know, that's also a stretch from my part. Like, there was not enough information for me to be able to do anything with, but that's good. I mean, they had to do something with him because, and I was about to say, like, it's good that he's at least, like, having some kind of communication with his father because, like, they're gonna have to inevitably get to that, you know?
It shouldn't. Your condition is anything but stable.
Guys, this is Dreamer of the Forever People of New Genesis.
Huh.
Mother Box has run a diagnostic. She believes your only hope is to place you in the Mobius chair of Metron.
Who?
He invented mother boxes, father boxes, and boom tubes. Only thing with a powerful enough connection to the source to purge Father Box's soul from the technology contaminating you.
Well then. Yeah. Yeah. She left a note.
Violet Harper / Halo is gone.
Thank you. Sorry. Don't try to find me.
That's it? That's it.
We've talked, but never about her leaving.
Yeah.
Violet confessed to us that Gabrielle accepted a bribe to allow our parents' killers into the palace.
That was Gabrielle, not Violet. They're two different people.
Precisely.
I'll find her.
I'd like to come with you.
You're the doctor. Vic needs you here.
Yeah.
I'll bring Violet back. I think I know how.
I need to help you find Violet. It is the least I can do.
Okay, Tara. Playing it off right there. Or maybe she's not playing it off. Maybe she actually genuinely cares, but...
I will leave Mother Box with your friends so that they may bring Metron to you.
You're not coming?
I must return to New Genesis. Hold your ears, Earthlings. Mother Box will take you to Metron and return you upon your request.
Okay.
Box, please take us to Metron.
That is a pretty loud sound.
No more boom tubes in the house.
Please be careful. I need you.
Aww. I mean, of all the things that happened in this episode, or not in this episode, in this season. So what is Rion gonna do? Just ponder his mind?
Is that him?
I think so. Metron, stop!
The source wall? Who? What the fuck was that, dude? Oh. Harper Row.
My brother and I were roughhousing.
People are worried about her. Do you know where she is?
No, I don't know. Honest. So, must be great to have a lot of people worried about you.
Oh.
that as a yes?
Huh. The bar.
Gabriel? Gabriel! Ante hai! Marhaban, ami.
How does this help anything though? She's just gonna end up confusing herself more because she's going back to a role that she technically is no longer, more or less. Maybe she is. I don't know, dude.
I am sorry. Since surface languages were not designed to be spoken underwater, I know being understood has been difficult.
Oh.
Still, are you certain you want to go? You are very brave.
Poseidon. Poseidonus. So this is like what, like Atlantis, but right?
Has it worked? My translation magic.
Translation magic.
Or am I speaking English?
We are both speaking Atlantean.
But I do not speak Wait, I can talk. Thank you.
Honestly, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, are these boys trying to get girlfriends? That's Aquaman's girlfriend, but then it's like kind of weird to think about characters like that, just for the purpose of like romantic interests.
So I asked Dr. Irons for a favor. Please, Victor, you are my son. I had to see you. Had to help you.
But not listen to me. Happened right after I talked to you. So once again, you're the Victor.
But this soundtrack though, okay, dude. That looks pretty sick, but my boy, you know?
Oh, foragers heard stories of the old Promethean gods, but Forager never thought Forager would actually stand on the face of Gog.
There's Metron.
Oh. The Gnosis ring?
Who are Parademons shooting at?
Oh!
My brother.
Brother? I mean...
His best option is a medically induced coma.
That's your solution? Putting me in a coma?
It's temporary, and while you're under, you'll lose no more ground against the father.
Okay.
No, I should do it. No one else should be responsible for this.
Okay, that's fair.
Excuse me. This could be important, and I know Victor's in good hands.
Hey, Cal. What are you doing here? I mean, I'm glad to see you.
Aw.
It's disappointing, but we'll get him next time.
There will be no next time. The mineral taken here was the final element Desaad and Granny required for their device.
Huh.
Hey, I know this is a weird time to ask, but would you be my best man? Of course. Wait, what?
1.5 Kryptonians. Interesting.
Because Superman is 1 and then Connor is 0.5?
We have a friend back on Earth, a human, who's being eaten alive by Father Box Tech.
I see. Yes. I must return with you.
Huh. This guy looks OPAF, dude.
We'll talk later. I swear no one makes my head spin like that.
I saw your brother this morning. He had a black eye.
Huh.
I know the drill. If I say anything, you have to tell the authorities. Cullen and I could wind up in foster care and separated. So, rough housing.
Yeah. That's rough.
Sahihun. Ana yamuto.
I mean, why would she even do this though? Kinda weird.
Atlantis, allow me to introduce you to... You never did tell us your name.
No. And I will not now.
It is all right, child.
That's the old Aquaman, right?
You may choose a new name when the time is right.
Why did you stop being Aquaman?
Oh, okay.
Ruling Atlantis is more than enough responsibility for any one person.
Okay.
It's ready.
Nice.
Most certainly is ready.
You honor me, my king.
Nice.
News of your outsiders has reached us here in Poseidonus. Particularly with their defeat of Professor Ivo.
Yes, they did admirable work under difficult circumstances.
Huh.
Let's take our new friend to a promised rendezvous.
Of course. Godspeed, Calderon.
She noticed. Somehow. What's good with you, girl? You seem to understand social cues or whatever.
I understand that the truth about Gabrielle and your parents must have been difficult to process. But you should know that the king and queen would be so proud of you now. Well, it goes without saying you are living up to everything your mother and father hoped you both would be. Is having its effect back in Markovia. Your people are remembering their love for you, and you're doing your country proud.
Okay.
Who are you?
Silas Stone is Victor's father.
He can save Vic.
There has been a misunderstanding. I am not here to save this Vic.
He's here to save the father box?
I am here to watch him die. I've never seen a father box completely override an organic system. Such a thing is worthy of study.
Wow.
Death is commonplace.
I mean...
You need Metron. Just his chair.
Oh.
You dare, mortal? I am a new god. To me, you are 0.5 of nothing.
If you're really a god, then I guess you can handle this! Put Vic in the chair! Hurry!
Thank you. But would you mind if I had a moment alone with your son?
Of course not.
Take your time.
Are you unhappy with this arrangement?
No. No, I'm so grateful for their hospitality. Aquaman.
Please, call me Calderon. Or simply Calder.
All right, Calder. I know you lied to King Orin. I do not know what the lie was about, or why it mattered. You think lying makes you a bad man. But I have known bad men, and bad men do not feel bad when they lie.
When you put it like that, and she kissed him, okay, dude, that's... I don't know. Kind of feels like forced love interest, but...
Let's say it was Violet's gun. Hypothetically, why do you think she had it?
She may have wanted to get it out of the house so that the alcoholic who lives there wouldn't hurt anyone with it.
Oh, bro.
You don't
want to talk about yourself? Let's talk about your brother some more. You know, I've seen plenty of bruises on you, but I've never seen any on Cullen before now.
Huh.
Or maybe you weren't there to protect him because you were in jail. But you're a kid too. Ask yourself whom your silence is shielding now. Cullen or your father? I know you're afraid of what comes next. And I believe it can be better than what you and Cullen have now.
Her dad hits us.
Oh, man. Oh, just the tone of her voice, man. Fuck.
None of that matters. I thought my disappearance might make you broken, so I came here to fix you.
Do they speak?
Why are you speaking in English?
Yeah.
It's so oddly. What happened to you in Markovia? You don't even sound like my daughter.
Oh.
Now you sound like you're not even Gabrielle.
I'll tell you everything.
I mean...
Box, tell the chair to save Vic!
Oh. That was fucking cool, dude.
Something similar must have happened to Mother Box Gabrielle Halo Violet.
Oh.
Vic is all Mobius tech now. A missed opportunity for study.
I'm starting to see why Bear punched this guy.
But you mentioned Granny earlier. Is your Granny the same as our Gretchen Good?
No. And yes.
What a fucking psychopath, man. I love it.
You'll be all right. I can go now.
No. I mean...
I didn't take Gabrielle's body until after she was dead. And it's hazy, but I believe I was trying to fix her when I got... stuck. I do not understand much of what you have told us. But I do understand you came here trying to give us a gift. The only gift you could give.
Yeah. Closure.
Everyone reacts differently to difficult times. I have anger to spare. But before today, I did not know what had happened to my girl.
Aww.
The closure you sought to give, and for that, I thank you. I hope you find peace among your family.
Yikes. Oh, I guess they found her. Wait, 3, 2, 1. What was that, dude? Why the fuck does Tara have a black eye right there? Oh, that's her. Why the fuck does Tara look just like Harper Rose's fucking brother, dude? What the fuck is that? They look exactly the same, dude. Look at that shit. I don't know if I'll be able to, like, pull it up. And I'm honestly making editing so difficult for myself right now, but one clip is Tara hugging Gabrielle. In the next clip, is uh Tommy. What the fuck was his name? And Harper Row right there. Okay, dude. I'm at 22:13. I'm gonna see if I can finish editing this. Three, two, one. Never mind. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I didn't know that. That's so cool. Caldera is gay, dude. Cool shit. Cool shit. What? How did I miss that? Did they ever even explain that? Did they ever go through that? Cause like,
Yes, I know my report is late, but that's because I've nothing to report. It's been quiet here. Dull, even. Of course, Slade. I shall keep you posted.
huh? Oh shit. Three, two, one. Oh shit. That. Oh fuck, dude. When they have to put a fucking, when they have to put a fucking thing like this in a fucking episode of something. Oh, oh man. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I mean, the thing is, a lot of the topics that they talk about in this show and like shows that are like in a big part are based in reality, are things that actually happen to people. Obviously not the meta shit, obviously not fucking gods and fucking aliens and shit like that, but when you talk about like fucking domestic violence, for example, uh like this show, man, this fucking show, they're like fucking breaking the fourth wall, and I mean, it's respectable and it's fucking empowering because, like we saw in this episode, for example, maybe I should finish watching it, but I just wanted to give you guys time to read what's on the screen. Three, two, one. Let me just watch this outro clip. I think there might be one, unless the whole yeah. Let's see if there's anything here. I'm not really sure what's going on here, dude. I just heard laughing and random noises. Huh. I'm not quite sure even who that could have been that was making all that noise. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Like, fuck, this was good in a lot of ways. Like, we're talking about how this show kind of breaks the fourth wall in the sense that, right after an episode in which they, one of the focuses of the episode was the way that Harper Row and her brother have experienced domestic violence, and they've inevitably got to the point of her actually saying, "Hey, my dad hits me and my brother," um, it just, because this show, I would imagine, is targeted towards younger people in a lot of ways. It's an interesting message to put out into the universe because there's the possibility that somebody who's watching is most likely could potentially. I mean, I don't really know the numbers behind like domestic violence, like situations, how often it happens, who experiences. I don't really know any statistics or data in order to really make any claims here, but there's a potential that somebody who has experienced something like that in the past could be watching shit like this, and the fact that they are taking like such a serious um, stance on something so sensitive, for me personally just propels the show into a whole fucking different category, man. Because like it's easy for you to use things like this, like use traumatic experiences in a show in order to like create character development, in order to make your characters more human, shit like that, but for you to literally break the fourth wall and put a message on screen that says, "Hey, if you're experiencing anything that's like this, call this number to get help." Like, I think I at least you have to give them credit for that because I think a lot of other shows wouldn't do something like that, and I think it's honorable. Um, and meta shit aside, I think we have a lot of things to talk about here. So let me quickly go through this. This was a fucking good episode, bro. I mean, episode 20. What can we fucking expect? 6 episodes left, man. A big part of me doesn't want to finish the show, and I'm fucking weird, dude. Because sometimes I don't really know why I'm like this, but sometimes when I'm watching something that's really good, I don't want to finish watching it because I just want to like I don't know. This is gonna be really weird, but like um like for example, like BoJack Horseman is one of the shows that I started watching and I got up to like half the final season, then I was like, if I finish watching this half of the final season, there's nothing after it, and I'm never gonna get to see anything more from this show again. And so sometimes I just want to not watch it, which is kind of weird. I mean, I'm gonna end up watching this obviously because I'm like reacting to it, but um, it's just that feeling that I'm getting right now, where it's just like this is getting really good, but it's gonna end soon, and I don't really want it to end. But regardless, so Victor, everybody got some closure in this episode, bro. Victor got some closure. Brion got some closure. Violet kind of got some closure. Um, Gabrielle's mom got some closure. That was really emotional. There was a lot of emotional shit here. Um, Harper Row is on the way to getting some closure. Hopefully, the situation with her and her family works out. Um, hmm. Caldera is gay, dude. That is so cool. Even Connor himself got some closure because he got to see Superman, one of his idols, one of the people he probably most looks up to because they're kind of the same person. They're brothers, really. They're different people, obviously, but like he was made after Superman, so it's like, hmm. And then you got what the fuck was this guy's name? The guy in the chair being a fucking sociopath and being like, "This is a good opportunity for observation," which is actually true. Like when apparently even him and New God has never fully watched a father box consume a biological being, bro. That shit was fucking savage. But I love shit like that because it just puts a stake on the line. And had he just been like, yeah, let me show up and save your friend, it would not have had the same impact as it did here. And thankfully, nothing really went bad. But at the same time, like, it just like the roller coaster we went through, that's the shit that I enjoy. And just getting this fucking like such a deranged individual that's like, sure, I'll go with you guys, and everybody thinks he's like going so that he can help the person who's in trouble, but instead he pulls up and he's like, I'm here to observe him die. That's good shit, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm a deranged psychopath for enjoying shit like that, but like, I just it's fucking. I don't know. It's like it varies from the general way you think something is gonna go, and like it just what is that? Like it changes the expectations you had, and it's just like good. I don't know, man. I always like that shit. Huh. So I feel like we talked about a lot of shit. I think we should finish by talking about Tara and how she responded this phone call in the end there because she said, my report is late because there's nothing really much to report. Everything is quiet on this side, which is fair, but she actually sounded kind of happy. And, so we were talking about domestic violence being used as a character development tool, and I think character death, is another one of those tools which is commonly used in all sorts of media to try to like portray something. And I feel like a character death is inbound anytime now. And I think the characters most likely to die are one, Ed, two, Tara at this point, because Tara is kind of playing that triple agent line that I was kind of envisioning for her. And I don't know how well it's going to play out for her because she was technically working with Slade. And now, does she turn her back on them? on the light, on the shadows, whatever relationship she really has with Slade. I don't really know. Um, I don't think that ends up well for her, man. And I don't know. I feel like she's most likely the character to die. And I'm wondering how, what, like, huh. So yeah, I mean, I think I don't really have anything else. I'm really just thinking here on the spot and trying to make like some connection. And I feel like if there is a character death, which I find probable, only because this show does that within the last couple of episodes, probably in the last episode, they always end up killing somebody. For example, season two, I believe they kind of got rid of Wally. He technically didn't die. He is most likely stuck in the Speed Force. If we're gonna keep it like honest, potentially there's a chance that he makes a return. There's 6 episodes left. I don't fucking know, right? But more or less, we've been like primed to assume that he's dead. So I feel like that's more or less the reality of it. And if he does come back in the future, it could potentially even be further down the line and not just in these 6 episodes. I don't know, man. Um, but it's likely that somebody has to die. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. If you guys want to continue any conversation in the comment section below, like always, you're welcome to do so. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.